Watch what really happens when you stop chasing her.
A lot of women sit here and cap and feign ignorance like they ain't out here sharing the same man, which turns them on even more. Even though every...
What? We're only 10 seconds in. Not even 10 seconds. We're at 7 seconds and you're already saying something that doesn't make any sense. What do you mean women like sharing men? I don't like sharing men. Where did this come from?
What's good with y'all, man? This is what really happens when you stop chasing women, when you stop chasing her. This special girl that you're after, this girl you're attracted to, this girl that you see as wifey material, all these things above, bro. I've heard it. Okay, I've heard it. I've been in situations like that. You're not alone, but I'm gonna tell you something, bro. If you would just stop focusing on that specific girl, something about energy, something about the universe.
I'm sorry, maybe it's because I'm Christian, but as soon as I hear energy, the universe, all that stuff, that's where like I'm out. I'm sorry.
You will start to attract those things that you really, really want when you focus that energy instead back onto yourself. See, the reason why a lot of you guys aren't getting the women that you actually deserve, that you qualify for, truly, is because you love the woman more than you love money, more than you love getting in the gym, more than you love maximizing your potential, more than you love your damn self.
This advice is not for men that want to be in a serious relationship or get married. I'll be damned to be with a man that ever looks at me dead in my face and tells me I love money more than I love you. Go to hell.
And that's the problem. If you would take all that energy and determination that you have when you think about her, and you probably busting nuts, got them sticky ass towels, you partner up with Jergens and Suave, you going ambidextrous, bro. You a Kimbo out here. You a dangerous man. You a diabolical man, bro. That's crazy work. You got to stop that. Take all that. Focus in on your grind. Take all that focus on yourself. What I started to notice from my experience, guys, this happened a lot of times when I was younger. I would go out with a girl. I would get wrapped up in one. It should be you wrapped up in none, okay? You should have plenty of options. You should never relinquish your power and focus it all in on one. A lot of times, this one girl wants you to chase her. She cannot be the only one. That's first off.
I said this before on a stream. If I am dealing with a man, there's a man that's like showing me that he's interested in me, right? If I find out that he has a plethora of women that he's also after, I'm not going to take that man serious because I'm serious. I'm the type of women, yeah, I may have options, but I'm not going to sit here and what do you call it? It's one thing to talk to men, but it's a whole other thing when you are trying to get into a relationship. I am all for going one at a time. That's how I understand options. One at a time. If it doesn't work out with this person, next and next and next. But talking to all these men at the same time, saying the same things to all these men, you're fine, you fine. And I wouldn't even take myself serious. Same thing with the man that's chasing me. You're chasing me, but you're doing the same thing to other women. I don't want to deal with you then. Go chase the woman that you really, really, really want. Have some determination. Be like, you know what I mean? Oh.
Okay. The next thing is you have to be number one in your life. You have to focus on elevation. You have to focus on the bag. You got to get to it. What I started to notice, bro, and this is for you guys that post your workouts on social media, continue to do that. Post your gains. Post you outside having a good time. Post your trip. Post you out with the boys. Post you having a great time living your life. Focus on that. If you focus on that, you share some of those moments, those chicks will be checking up on you on your IG. They'll be over here flipping through. Oh, I wonder what he's up to, checking your story.
Okay, so let's say I'm a man, right? Let me post my gains, let me post my trips, let me post my outfits, let me post everything, all because women are going to check it out and be like, oh my God, he is so fine and he is so hot. So let's just surround our content creation onto women. That's the message I'm getting. My parents are playing loud music and I'm live, and they know that I'm live. They know that I'm live. I literally texted them, guys, I'm live. Please don't play loud music. And they want to play Deborah Luca. We're gonna continue though.
Don't wonder why she's checking your story, bro. You know why? She sees you elevating in life. You gotta stop chasing the women so you can focus on the elevation in your life, bro. Because a lot of y'all are actually meant to be kings, but you don't have the wherewithal to discipline yourself from chasing the women, from chasing the lust, to focusing on you. And by the way, guys, y'all join the King membership. That's what we talk about, bro. We focus in on muscle, mind, mentality, money, elevation. We're all focused on success over there. Like-minded men, it's a brotherhood, bro. I digress. Don't take it for granted, man. Don't take this time that you have for granted, bro. When I stopped chasing women, it was like the energy that I had, it switched from, it's not even like I was thirsty. I know some of you guys aren't thirsty. You're just not, you're in a place where it's like on a radar on a scale 1 to 10. This chick you might see is an 8, 9, 10, right? Your energy could be good. It could be decent. It could be like a 7. When I was a lot younger, I'd be, in college and stuff, I had like 7.5, 8 type of energy. It'd be hit or miss with the really bad ones. But it was like when I started to really lock in on the grind, those times where I was like efficiently studying or, and at the same time working, right? Build a stacking of bread, working out. When I was locked in like that, did not prioritize no bitches. All of a sudden, I started to notice them popping up out of the woodwork, getting random texts, getting snaps from chicks. They over here baking stuff. They want me to come over, eat some cookies with them. Also, eat they cookie. Now,
Ew. I'm 12. So here's where I'm confused with these red pill guys. Do you want to be married one day? Do you want to have a stable relationship? Do you want to have a healthy relationship? Because if that's the case, what is wrong with advising men to respect themselves and also find the right woman? What's wrong with that? This is where I'm a little bit perplexed, right? I feel like this advice, along with Fitz advice, they are so focused on toxic women, and it's to the point where it's becoming generalized. Like, don't chase after women because women only want you for your money. Like, that's what it's giving. And it's peculiar to me. Do you actually, you personally, MJ's not going to see this. No. But I'm saying, do you want a stable relationship? Do you want to be married one day? Because if you do want those things, don't focus on that type of stuff. Ignore the women that are after you for your wealth. Ignore the women that are not genuinely into you. They just want to have a roster of men. You know what I mean? That's why I'm so confused. This advice to me is void. I would never want my brother to be listening to this type of stuff. I respect the vision. I respect that there are finally some male creators that care about the betterment of men, because men are always told that they're trash. Oh, men are trash. I'm gonna choose the bear every single time. The bear this, the bear that. And by the way, I was thinking about the whole bear thing the other day. Do you people not understand how big the bear is? Search up a bear. Do you know how big a bear is? There's no man that can ever be as big as a bear. Even if that man were to be obese. No, man. We're not talking about those little cubs. No, an adult-sized bear. Women that say, I would choose the bear over a man every single time. I would rather be locked into a room with a whole animal over a man. Please search up how big a bear is. Because the other day, I'm minding my business. I go on my phone. I saw a bear go like that. And I was like, oh, this is what you women would rather be locked in the room with? That! That! I'm terrified! I was talking to my mom about this the other day. I said, Mommy, would you rather be locked in a room with a bear or a man? Right? I even said 10 men. She said, I would rather be locked into a room with 10 violent men because at least my chances of survival are greater compared to a whole bear. So I understand the vision. Men need to be uplifted more. Absolutely. Even I am tired of the whole men are trash, men are this, men are that. I'm tired of it. But this is not it. To start trashing women and to be like all women are toxic, all women want you for your money, all women are not even worth it. That's where you lose me. Give this advice to somebody that has no intentions of ever being in a stable relationship, let alone a marriage. And I notice these two, none of these men are married.
Was I going to just drop everything and do that? No. And am I going to eat the box of a sneaky link? Hell no. But that's besides the point. I started to see that these women would start to chase me. And that's because they saw how I was growing in the gym, muscles. I was focused on the bag. You didn't see me getting distracted. It was about my energy. It surmounted better energy for me. And when I was around these women, you know how I carried myself? I carried myself like this wasn't important. They were not important. It didn't matter whether or not an outcome was. I see some of you guys get out here and you can blame some of your friends. If you got immature friends that you around, get rid of them. The guys that'll tell you, oh, bro, go talk to her, bro. We got to get at least 5 numbers tonight or it's not a successful night. Like, no, bro. Stop making it like that. These females out here, you know what they are? Practice. It's practice out here. Some of these.
We are what? The problem with me is that I try to be one with the person that is talking. I try to understand their perspectives. I try to understand where they are coming from. I just agreed with him when he said, don't be around those friends that are saying you need to get at least 5 numbers, get some hoes, and da da da. I agree with that. That's weird. But this right here saying women are practice? Because I'd be in denial. Did he say that?
They are practice. Stop making it like that. These females out here, you know what they are? Practice. It's practice out here. Some of these women want you to jump through hoops for them. Don't do it. Because guess what? You don't have to. Realize that you have the decision to make.
It literally sounds like, why do I have to chase you? Why can't you chase me? I'm a man. I'm a kid. That's what it sounds like to me. Because I know men like this in real life. And guess what? We don't speak. Because what is your deal? It's like you're jealous of women. Pretending like women have it easy. No one has it easy. It's just in our own ways. You want me to chase you? But then you want me to put my life on the line to give birth to your children. Do you not understand that I am the creator of your lineage? But you want to sit here and talk about some, oh, why do I have to chase you? I'm creating your lineage. And that's just one thing. This isn't to say that as a woman, I'm better than you or I am above you. But you have to understand that there are things that women deal with, it's a double standard. Men deal with, it's a double standard. You have every right as a man to say, hey, I don't know how to cook, but if you are a woman that doesn't know how to cook, I can't be with you. Whatever. It's okay. Double standards. The music in the background, like my parents, like why? I'm live! We love being in an African household. Let's carry on.
You know exactly where you need to have your focus at. It can't be on them. When it's not on them, when you're around them, all of a sudden, they feeling you more. All of a sudden, they want to know what you about. All of a sudden, you get ass tossed on you. in a circle and reverse jamming it right on your Johnson. Yeah, I like that. Bounce a tap, bounce a tap, bounce a tap. You will get a lot more of that when you stop chasing, when you stop caring about a result or an outcome. That's simply what a lot of guys just need to start off with. Because I'm telling you, when I started to do that, I noticed the indifference emanate off of me. That's what attracted more and more women. And then what the good thing about that is, you get one, all of a sudden the other girls start to see you as more attractive and more valuable. Why is that?
This is a woman speaking. I'm not going to look at you as more valuable or more attractive if you have women all over you. So I don't know what he's talking about.
They put themselves in competition over you because now they finally found a guy that doesn't prioritize them, which turns them on even more.
That's not true. That's not true. Please. That's not true. We're talking about women that are not even serious. This is what it sounds like. That's what I noticed with you red pill content creating. I'm losing my words. Red pill content creators, you like to focus on women that are not serious. You like to focus on women that are toxic. You're giving toxic advice. What's your goal here? It's like you're uplifting women, but then you're bashing, uplifting men, but you're bashing women at the same time. That doesn't make any sense. You can give advice in a straight line.
Every female will sit here and refute this. They don't chase men. They don't desire men as much.
Oh, hell no. I don't chase men. Never did that. Never will do that. Because I know my place. The hell I look like chasing a whole man just for me to end up submitting to him. If I'm going to chase you, if I think that you're attractive, the hell I look like, if I'm going to be chasing after you, I might as well ask you out to dinner, ask you out to lunch. I might as well ask for your number. I might as well throw myself at you. If I'm going to be doing that, after that, I might as well introduce you to my family. But then when I go to your family, I say, I would love to have your son's hand in marriage. I might as well do that. If I'm going to do that as well, I might as well propose. And then after I propose, I will be the one in the suits. You wear the dress. You will walk to me. And then after you do that, after we are married, not only I'm gonna be the provider and I'll be the breadwinner and all that stuff. Not only that, you shall submit to me completely. When it comes to having children, you will give birth. Like you see what I mean? Like, what are you talking about? No. I know I'm kind of dragging, but you know what I mean. No. I don't support women chasing after men. I don't think that's normal. I don't think that makes any sense. I don't even believe in asking a man out to lunch. If we are coworkers, we homies or whatever, I can be like, hey, let's go get something to eat. So you see what I'm saying? Hey, bro, dude, let's go get something to eat. Not, you want to go get something to eat sometime? Hey! My father has been married to my mom for almost 30 years. He said to me, I ever find out that you're chasing a man, we will have a serious problem. And he's married. These red pill, they're not married.
Every female will sit here and refute this. Like, they don't chase men. They don't desire men as much as they would like to lead on. It's cap. It's cap. They definitely do. You know what I'm saying? Especially women today, they so damn masculine today. They be hornier than a lot of men. They just looking for the right guy that presents that right kind of energy. And it could be you, bro. It really could be you if you would just lock in, bro. Get that focus on you. It really could be. A lot of women sit here and cap and feign ignorance like they ain't out here sharing the same man. They sharing the same kind of dude that, guess what, chases the bag. So she's left to do what? Chase him. If a female...
We love a man that chases the bag because that means that that man is serious with his life. And I'm not even like a gold digging type. You can believe me, you don't have to believe me, whatever. I'm not the type. If I see a man taking care of himself, if I see a man chasing the bag, I'm gonna respect that. The hell you want me to do as a woman? Go and be happy to see a man being a bum?
Be able to tell you I ain't never chased a man. They ain't never chased a man that actually liked them more than she liked him. But they've chased a man and he didn't give a damn. They chase him. Bro, you gotta love the bag. You gotta love getting to the grind. You gotta love success. You gotta love aspirations, reaching goals, overcoming, looking for higher goals to reach. You gotta love that more than you love the women, bro. That's the only way they're gonna be the bonus.
Once again, I'm trying to be one with him. I'm trying to understand him. I would definitely teach my sons to put education and finances first, right? But it would never, like, I will even say, like, yeah, girls are a distraction. Absolutely. But to say focus on the bag and focus on your education and then post sexy pictures on social media so that women can that's weird. That's where you lose me. So your content is surrounded by women that probably won't even like you for you. You are a man, go find your woman. There's nothing wrong with having options. There's nothing wrong with talking to multiple women, but you have to be careful on what you say to these women. Why are you telling one woman you love her and you're telling another woman that you want to see her? What sense does that make? I'm trying to be one with this guy, but in my opinion, he's way off. Like, I don't... What?
More than you love the women, bro. That's the only way they're gonna be the bonus. That's the only way they can be the icing on the cake. And it's gotta stay there, because I'm telling you, you watch this video, you can feel good about yourself and you really start to lock in. Bet. I love it, bro. I really do. Give yourself a pat on the back. But hey, make sure you keep that same energy about you, because let's say you capture one of these females' guts and all of a sudden you start to get weak because you start to forget how you got it in the first place. You forget why she was jumping on your Johnson and because you didn't give a damn. Remember that, bro. Remember that. Keep that same energy about you. You'd be surprised the type of chicks that pop up out of the woodwork. You'll be surprised the types of women you start attracting, homie. It's a whole different level. It's a whole different stage that you get to when you stop the focus on them and you just prioritize yourself, bro.
I don't see an issue with that, though. I don't see an issue with prioritizing yourself, self-care, loving yourself, putting yourself first, putting God first, and then yourself. I respect that. I encourage that, but not to this extent. Oh, let me just do this because women will chase me. He's not even talking about love. He's just talking about sleeping with women. Toxic. And in my opinion, demonic. I hate hookup culture. I said that.
I'm telling you, that's all you need to do. You got to start to love your life. The only way you can get yourself out of a rut, the only way you can get yourself out of a situation where you're not achieving what you desire or the result or the outcome you want, you got to put yourself, number one, in an uncomfortable position. You might be locked in on this mindset that you do need to chase. You got to switch it up. You got to switch it up. Put yourself in a different situation so you can get a different outcome. If chasing and chasing and chasing women hasn't been working, what do you think you need to do? You can't do the same thing. You can't continue to chase her because it's all it's doing is pushing her further away. All it's doing.
That's not true. Please do not take that. That is not true. If you're pushing her away, you're pushing away a toxic woman and a pretty odd woman. And when I mean chasing, I'm talking about chasing as in like you're letting her know your intention. You are into her. You want to take her out sometime. If she's not interested, she's not interested. Okay, cool. Why do they make the music louder? If she's not interested, she's not interested. That's normal. We just talked about rejection. It's normal. But I'm so distracted by the music in the background. I'm sorry, y'all. But it's a whole nother thing when you're not giving that woman space. So this is what I want to say. Coming from a woman, you want to chase a woman, you need to respect her space. Very important. That's if she's not necessarily rejecting you. You know that she's a good woman. She's not rejecting you necessarily, but you need to respect her space. Don't blow up her phone. Stop blowing up her phone. Do not text her because you're gonna scare her off. She's gonna end up running away from you. Okay? Don't blow up her phone. Don't call her every single, like, if she's okay with that, she's okay with that. But I'm trying to tell you, respect her space. If you ask her out somewhere and she's like, I'm not really interested, but you are determined to have that woman, respect her space. There's nothing wrong with asking again. It's different when it's one session, you're just talking to her, and then you're like, I'm really interested in you. I would love to take you out sometime. And she's like, oh no, I'm not really interested in going out. Da, 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 da. The wrong thing is you being like, okay, but please, I really want to go out with you. I really want to see where this goes. Like, I'll take care of you. No! This is where I say you need to have some self-respect. Don't do that. But if you really are determined, okay, because I respect men like that. They're really determined. They say, okay, I respect your space. And then they wait a week or two later. Hey, you look really beautiful, by the way. Hey, just wanted to let you know that fragrance on you is really nice. I love the way you did your makeup. I love the way you did your hair. You're not necessarily asking her out, but you're complimenting her. You have riz. You know what I mean? You're just talking to her. Okay? You remember that she rejected you. You want to go out with her again, but you're giving her space. Like, you look really beautiful. Have some distance as well. You look really good. You know, you can be friendly with her. Like your body language comes off as friendly, but when you're speaking, it's another thing too. Okay? Then it's like, okay, it's been a week or two or whatever, or it's better if you wait just a little longer. I would love to take you out sometime. I would love to know, like, do I have any chance? Because that's what my dad did with my mom. He said, do I have any chance? Can you give me a percentage? My mom, no joke, my mom gave my father 2% chance. You have a 2% chance. And my dad said, yes! There's something. 2% is honestly all I need. Now I gotta figure out, I gotta lock in. How can I make that 2% 100%? How can it go from 2 to 10 to 15 to 7? You know what I mean? That's a real man's mindset. However, I don't want you to think you're not a real man if you decide to move on to another woman. But if I were to be that woman that you're chasing, I would low-key feel some type of way if you're pursuing me and then, what do you call it? After I rejected you the first time, you're like, okay, I'll move on to the next one. I'm not trying to be toxic, but it's like you're trying to show me that you're serious. Like, damn, can you give me time to think? Can you give me time to really like process what's happening? This guy really likes me. Okay, let me sit back. I'm telling you what we do as women, good women. We sit back, we're like, okay, this guy's interesting. He really is into me. But I'm not into him though. But he's so sweet. I really like it. And then we talk to our friends. This guy's a really nice guy. And if she respects you, if she's a good person, she's not going to allow her friends to insult you. No. She will respect you. Yeah. He's actually, he's not even like bad looking like that. And I love how he talks to me. And good women, we also notice that you give us space. So we're going to say, yeah, I really appreciate how he's not all up on me. He's not doing too much or whatever. You know what I mean? That's how it works with good women. So keep talking to women. But when you find that girl that you really believe is your girl, that's when you go. But the number one thing is respect her space.
Doing is making you less attractive. It's making you more.
What?
It's pushing her further away. All it's doing is making you less attractive. It's making you more thirsty. It's making it seem like, oh yeah, that's all you about. At least put on the facade that you don't give a damn about the guts, and all of a sudden the guts want to attack you. The guts want to attack you when you like, yeah, I can take it or leave it. I don't really care, you know what I'm saying? I'm good either way, really. I mean, I'll destroy him if you throw it at me, but I ain't really like, and then Hey, even a further point than that, have some dick discipline, bro. Every chick can't just jump on your Johnson. Bro, they in an interview, bro. They ain't just made it to your Johnson yet. Yes. And then we got a panel next Tuesday. What's up? I need to know what your skills are before you can even ride.
Okay.
They chase those men. Those are the men they chase. There's too many guys out here on this same chasing type of energy, getting no box, getting no ass.
So is it all about sex? Is that what it is? Because I don't want to listen to that language. But is this? I can't talk. Is that the message? Like a woman should have feel like it's a privilege to be intimate with you. That's it. When we're talking about chasing, we're talking about towards the bedroom. Papa MJ, I'm trying to understand you.
It's no wonder why. You separate yourself from them, bro. Focus on you. Focus on getting your bag up, get in the gym, get your muscle up, get your mind right. Because your mind and your mentality is what's going to keep those women in line when you're dealing with them. When you crash in the guts, that's going to keep you on track so you don't get lost in the sauce. Hey, man, it's hot as hell in this car. I'm finna get in this gym, bro. Make some more gains. Y'all be easy, bro.